Hello, you awesome friends, and welcome to our next networking Zoom. To officially open this event, give yourself the ultimate round of applause and, of course, the sexy people next to you. This is your host, Edward Zier and PC Panda right here, and we're pumped to have you with us. Now, we've got a good hour together, and it's my job to get you all inspired and get you all connected. And just a big welcome. So just a few quick things I want to go through before we get into the awesome festivities. So right now you should see my PC, and I'm just going to go through a bit of cool stuff. So firstly, welcome to our networking event. This is an opportunity for you to promote yourself, make friends, and drive your influence. We've got wonderful people from across the world, and just let you know it is being recorded. So keep it all clean, keep it beautiful, and also please keep your microphones on mute and just unmute when you're going to speak and just mute again when you're done. Please take photos, share them online and more. Definitely be super positive, and also to please use the public and private chat. So don't just sit here and listen to me or whoever. Use the public and private chat. You can share links. You can share links to your webinars, your events, whatever you're doing, your website. And as well, you can do private chat over Zoom, which is very good, so you can speak to people one-on-one. And as well, the big thing I encourage you is use LinkedIn. Just connect with everyone, and it's my job to give you the most productive hour there is in terms of networking. Big thank you to some of our sponsors, including Novotel, Victory Offices, LogMeIn, Meetup, Teachable, LinkedIn, and also the New South Wales Australian Government. We've got a lot of people behind us, and we appreciate you all, and a big thank you. And of course, I want to give a big shout out to some of our wonderful leaders. We've got the legendary Lassie in the center of the image. So Lassie's not with us tonight. She's looking after the kitty, so make sure you connect with Lassie. And we have the legendary Adrian Lee, who might be popping in a bit later. He's a global PT from Melbourne. And I just noticed Naomi's in the top of the image. Seem to see Naomi there? There we go. There's legendary Naomi, who's she's like, what? You're taking a photo of me? Get that camera away from me. So there you go. You're looking good. We also have Annette Parker. Now, Annette Parker's not with us tonight because I think her daughter is getting her is 17 and getting a license to her. Annette's busy getting the car done or something like that. So hopefully Annette doesn't get have any motoring incidents, and make sure we all send her lots of love. We love Annette Parker. She's an amazing lady from Queensland, Australia. With the legendary Simon Bowden from Melbourne, Australia. Can we all wave to Simon? I can see him there. Now, Simon Bowden is a top business coach and marketing expert. And he's an amazing man who we'll be hearing some great thoughts from later on. The legendary Stephen Hutchin from Sydney, Australia. He is a network marketing mentor and educator, and a top guy and a great guy and a big influencer as well. So make sure you connect with Stephen Hutchin, easily found on our LinkedIn. And of course, as well, the legendary Tremaine Murphy from Melbourne. Tremaine doesn't often get to our Zooms, but when he does, we love him. He's the one who provided us the legendary Justine. So he does virtual assistants and more. He's the handsome guy here. So just want to say a big welcome. And of course, as well, we also have the powerhouse Dr. Liz Isenring from the Gold Coast. Now, Dr. Liz is running our meetups as well. So make sure you connect with Dr. Liz. I just want to say a big welcome and a big thank you to all those legendary people. Now, what we're going to do is to kick off the evening, I want to bounce over to one of our commanders. And I'm just doing a quick browse of the room. Let's start off with, Let's lead with one of our heroic units first. We'll go over to Simon Bowden and see what Simon Bowden thinks about the world. Simon, what's been happening in the wonderful world of the Bowdens?
Wow, where do I start? I can see Naomi there with a big smile on her face. No, look, we've I must admit, we've started the year in flying fashion. Actually, it's been a terrific start to the year. And it's fantastic to see, certainly in Australia, generating some people getting back into their businesses and really seeing some great things happening.
Oh, absolutely. And I got to say thank you for all the great work you're doing in Melbourne with our meetup. It's going gangbusters thanks to your handiwork.
Yeah, we've got plenty of people already lined up and coming along and confirmed, and I think there's a few people already on Zoom tonight that actually are going to be attending, which is great to see. And what we love to see also is some new faces as well. So if you haven't been before, by all means, come along.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I was going to ask you as well, Simon, what are your tips for everyone here tonight to get, or today, wherever they are in the world, to get the most out of this networking? And what are your top networking tips?
Okay, today's tip, Ed, is follow up, and follow up.
Ooh.
Yes. Would you believe 80% of business owners don't follow up? So today I'm going to give you 5 tips. First one is email or phone. I go with phone because it's personal. Don't email follow-ups. Go with phone. What's wrong with making a telephone call? Don't be scared. If you can make a telephone call, it actually gets your personality across, okay? The second one is don't try to sell on the first attempt. Try to build rapport with everybody. It is an absolute must, okay? You will never sell on the first attempt. You will probably take anything up to 5 attempts to be able to make a great sale. The next one is in between time. You can email them, but send them some valuable information, something that they might be able to use. The 4th tip is end each conversation with a defining next step, all right? Don't leave it open. Never, ever leave a discussion with a potential client open-ended, okay? And the last one, don't hassle. Never, ever, ever hassle. Follow up at least once a week. That's it. That's your tips for this week.
Oh my God, round of applause to Simon. We love you, Simon, and Totally in the Zone. And if you just come in, a big welcome to our Zoom. And one of our friends, I was actually speaking to the legendary Peter a bit earlier today. Peter has been a busy entrepreneur, and she's been working on her business, and she's launched all these new initiatives. And Peter, how you doing this evening? Can you hear us all right?
I can. Can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear, Peter, and congratulations on all your progress. You got to be feeling good about that one.
Yeah, no, it is good. I'm getting somewhere. So I've started my unicorn initiative without a real sort of understanding of where it was going to take me. And then I've listened to people and what they need and what they want. I'm starting to develop a bit more of a, I guess, a brand and things like that. So it's very exciting. So I've launched my social media platform for helping and coaching people with social media posts, and still going hard on the holistic health, looking at targeting women in menopause. So I'm doing all the research for that. So it's all coming along really well.
It's an incredible, and just for the sake of the audience, Peter and I are actually meeting up tomorrow in Sydney at the Rocks, which is basically Old Town Historic Sydney. And I'm going to be interviewing Peter. Are you pumped on that one?
I'm pumped.
Yeah.
Should be a less than normal interview.
And just before I forget as well, Peter, I don't know if you're ready yet, but feel free to say no to this, but do you have any links you can share with the audience, such as your website or anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I can pop them in the chat. I can pop my, I've got the Unicorn Initiative main page, and then there's also the social media platform that I can share.
Oh, legendary. So yes, Peter, can we all give Peter a bit of love? Not a bit of love. I want a lot of love. And Peter, I'm absolutely pumped to see you tomorrow, and please share those links.
I cannot wait. I'm looking forward to it. Sorry I'm late, by the way.
That's all right. There you go. You're early. So there you go. Welcome. So welcome. So big thank you, everyone. It's a pleasure having you with us. I'm browsing the battle scanner for commanders, and our lone commander is the legendary Simon tonight. So what we'll do is we'll actually take a photo soon, by the way. So probably the next 5-10 minutes, we'll take a photo. So get ready and get your webcams ready. But let's start some elevator pitches. Now, what an elevator pitch is, up to a minute, you can say hello to the room. You can talk about an event that you've got. You can just introduce yourself. You might even be a job seeker or a business owner. It doesn't matter. That 1 minute is yours. My big advice to you is keep it positive and be very clear and be very simple as well. So I'm going to pick 3 people now to say hello to the room. If you want to say hello to the room, please put up your hand and hold it up, and I'll select 3 people now. So we've got Brenda A. Gaynor 1. Just only Brenda wants to speak tonight. Live-in number 2 and Backshot number 3. So there you go. So Brenda A. Gaynor, the floor is yours, my friend, and how are you doing?
Hello, Happy New Year, everyone. Sorry I haven't been on for the last couple of weeks. A few conflicts. Great to see everyone. I'm a money breakthrough business coach, and what I've got at the moment is I've got a 3-day challenge happening, a free 3-day challenge in my group. So it's the group name is Be Committed, Women Entrepreneurs Growing $1 Million dollar mindset. So it's really empowering women to really value themselves and not over deliver and undercharge, and which leads to burnout, of course, and really charging accordingly. So it's blasting out those old blocks and gremlins and rewiring ourselves. So open to men as well, of course, but this group is specifically for women. So if you'd like to join, I'll put a link in the comments, and there will be replays. So it's happening for 3 days. There will be replays, and you're welcome in there if that calls to you.
Good. So just so I get it, Brenda, it's a 3-day challenge, and you've got heaps of content and events coming out. Am I understanding that correctly?
Yeah. So basically, it's a 3-day challenge. It starts at 11 Australian time, daylight, and it's basically half an hour of teaching with an action step each day. And so it's a live recording, and then you can go in and watch the replay.
Oh, excellent. Share some links. Big round of applause to Brenda. There you go.
Thanks, guys. Cheers, Ed.
Women's empowerment is amazing, and Brenda, such a noble cause, and a big thank you.
Thank you.
Let's bounce over to legendary Livin, and then Bakshar. Livin, what is happening, my friend?
Hi, Edward. Thank you. Hello, everyone. I am Livin Brandes from India. Most of us would have come across many food supplements. They are usually loaded with nutrients derived from various sources, and one of them is herbs. Their extracts are used in manufacturing, dietary, and food supplements. We export herbal extracts from India. We have 11 types of high-quality herbal extracts at the moment. I'm looking for connection from nutraceuticals and food supplement industries. Thanks a lot for the opportunity.
Oh, Livin, big welcome. Can we give victory sign for Livin? In fact, Brenda's doing the rave emotion. Do the rave emotion for Brenda. For Brenda for Livin. There you go. Rave emotion. I like it. There you go. We just need some,
Thank you.
Yeah, pleasure. Now let's bounce over to Bakshar. Bakshar, how you doing, my friend? What's been happening in the world of Bakshar Incorporated?
Yeah, it's been a bit, I've been a bit sick. So for about 10 to 15 days, that's the reason I haven't been on these shows. Luckily, there's nothing to do with COVID. The doctor reckons it's just an infection. So I had a lot of antibiotics. Now I'm feeling a bit better today. So getting back to normalcy very slowly. But yeah, I need to focus, and there's a lot of work to be done. I need to read a few documents and stuff. I work in the area of law, science, and technology. So yeah, I want to start my own business in Sydney. Let me see. I mean, things need to work out where I am now. I'm right now in Bangalore, India, but I'm an Australian citizen, and I'll be hoping to come to Sydney very soon and meet Edward and probably everybody else. So yeah, still waiting to get started and getting back to what I'm used to doing. That's the thing on my plate right now. Cheers.
Oh, beautiful. Big round of applause to Bakshar. That's awesome. And I just had a sublime thought, my friends. Before we forget, how do you all feel about taking a group photo now? Can I get a thumbs up if a group photo appeals to you? That's good. Yep, no one's downvoting it. It's all 100% thumbs up. So what I'm going to do is now, so turn on your webcams, get nice and ready, right? Turn on your webcams and get nice and ready. You know, beautiful. Mary, if Mary can hear me, feel free to activate your iPhone. Well, the screenshot forever will have Mary's iPhone in it. There we are. Gotcha, Mary. All right, cool. Everyone's online. Just going to test the software. There we go. Go have your beautiful smile there, Mary. All right, so what you want to do is you want to smile, but you got to hold the pose. Otherwise, I won't be able to capture it. So do you know? So don't just go and then stop, so then I won't capture it. So actually go. So does it make sense? Hold the pose. All right. So everyone, smile and hold the pose. 3, 2, 1, and big smile. Oh, that was sexy. And you know who the most sexiest person here is? I think it's definitely Subin is the most sexiest person here. In fact, if you think Subin's the most sexiest person here, can you put up your hand if you think he's the hottest, most attractive person here? I think you do. Subin, great having you with us. There you go. So, no, big welcome, everyone. We're doing great for time. Let's continue. We've got some great momentum tonight. Let's continue. I'll just mute everyone just as a reset. Oh, that's a quick thing. Now, before I forget, Keep sharing your links, keep having great conversations, and keep it all moving during the Zoom. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take some more elevator pitches. So if you want to say hello to the room, I'll pick 3 people now. Put up your hand. We've got Alessio number 1, Yi number 2, and Carlise number 3. So Alessio, Yi, and Carlise. Alessio, my handsome Italian friend, nice and clearly, the floor is yours, my friend. Go for it.
Yes, greetings from Italy. Lovely to see you. And I'm a wine investor looking for the excellencies inside this wonderful world, giving value to small producers, avoiding they are the product of the big giants. I work for a company which is running a platform that is creating the 4 largest markets in the world, which are communications, entertainment, games, and e-commerce. And I'm also joining an academy where they teach us to have an extra income. And I'm looking for people who are working in the wine sector or in the 4 largest markets I mentioned, and also who wants to have an extra income. Feel free to connect with me. I will put my details in the chat box and keep connecting. Thank you very much, Edward, and see you soon.
Oh, beautiful victory for you, Alessia. We love your work, and Italy is a great country. And a bit of trivia for you all. Basically, Rome and Italy is the template for Western civilization, especially from a legal sense. So there you go. Just thought I'd share that trivia with you. Hence why a lot of the law is written in Latin from the original language. I don't know why I'd share that fact with you, but I know a bit about Roman Latin. So the next one, my friends, is legendary Yi. Yi, how you doing, my friend? What's happening in the wonderful world of Yi in Europe?
I'm good, Edward. In Europe, as far as in France, we might be looking at the 3rd lockdown. This is never going to end.
Yeah.
Because the cases just keep going up. Even they have the curfew from 6 p.m. to, I think, 6 p.m. the next morning. I don't think that it's getting any better. As far as for me, at the moment, I am looking at rebranding or adding an additional service to what I'm offering. So I'm actually adding an online business management or online business project management service into what I'm offering. So I'm actually looking at a few people and asking about advice on how to get that off the ground.
Okay.
And yeah.
This project management, I know a certain handsome Sri Lankan Australian man who knows a lot about project management. He's tall, slender, and very handsem.
Subin? Was it Subin or?
It is Subin. It's probably pronounced Subin.
Okay. I noticed because I saw him, I think, was it last time or in Joe's group?
Subin, how would you like to respond to that?
I'm actually speechless currently.
But it sounds like Subin and Yi should have a Zoom coffee together and sort everything out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right, yeah.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Can we give a round of applause to Yi? Love your work.
Thank you.
And Subin, while we've got you, Subin, pardon us, Carlis, while we've got you on the line, Subin, can you expand a bit more about what you do and why you're so awesome?
Well, I'm awesome. I'm a project manager. Currently, I'm not currently working. I'm taking some extended time off. Possibly that's why I'm awesome, because of I'm taking some time off.
There you go. You're kicking butt, Subin. I love where you're going. That's all I can say.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Can we give a round of applause to Subin as well? Subin, we love your work, my friend. And let's bounce over to Carlise from a country which has a population of 2 million people, which is beyond totally. That's like a city of Sydney. How can you have a whole country of 2 million people? That's beyond. That fries my brain.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I will say good morning to all those people, because in my country, in the north of Europe, in Latvia, it is morning.
Wow.
And today I would say that the most valuable in this meetup, as I consider, is this multinational and multicultural mix of people taking part here. And we are here actually like a mirror of the new world order. we're joining interests and skills of people all over the world for the benefit of all humanity. And it is great. And if somebody wants to know what I can offer, you can join me in Instagram or Facebook and we will discuss it. But today I say, good mood for everyone and be awesome and give your love and your skills to all the world.
Oh my God, Carlis. I don't know if anyone else is thinking this, but after that speech, I feel like Carlis should run for office. Who thinks he should run for I don't know if it's called Parliament or Congress in your country, but you definitely need to run for office after that speech.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. No, Carlis is a great guy. He's got some great opportunities and a big thank you. And I actually want to bounce over to Simon's boss, who's on the line tonight, a very powerful elite soldier by the name of Naomi. And Naomi, how are you doing this evening, my friend?
I am very, very well. Thank you. How are you?
Now, rumor has it that you're some kind of powerhouse branding expert, which is perfect for when one gets new services and more.
It is perfect for when one wants to rebrand. Absolutely. That's my specialty. So with either, creating logos or creating branding for your business, creating consistency from all of your marketing materials across lots of applications with print and digital, that's my specialty. Actually, I've had a couple of really wonderful Zoom calls internationally this week with a couple of awesome people in the network, and it's been really wonderful to just offer a little bit of advice where people are not quite sure. So just a short assessment. So that was really good. And yeah, I'm meeting another lady tomorrow, which was a referral from Adrian. So that's really awesome too.
Oh, wow. You're just cleaning it up. So it's a pleasure. What's it like? Is Simon a good staff member? Do you find he does the job properly? Is he a good staff member, Naomi?
Yeah, most of the time he does what he's told. No, he's good. He's good. I actually have a really good tip this week, following on from Simon's tip. So, it's all about making first impressions. So, especially now that, you belong to this network, it's international, it's fantastic. So really take that time to make those first impressions. Send someone a message when they connect with you. Ingratiate yourself. Make sure you're commenting on people's posts that you're really interested in and that really relate and resonate to you. And, you're making really great connections. Reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask somebody, hey, can I have a little 20-minute Zoom chat with you just to get to know you better? You never know who is, within arm's reach that can actually help you. And I think that's a really wonderful theme at the moment, is about helping one another.
Oh my God, that's well said. Can we get a round of applause for Naomi? Naomi, powerful. And Naomi, we love your work.
Yay.
And in fact, Naomi just gave me a sublime thought. If I could ask a wonderful favor from everyone, what I'm sharing right now into the chat is the invite for our next meetup. So next Thursday, 6 p.m. Sydney time, is our next networking Zoom. So I was going to say, if you could please click this link right now and book in right now for the next one, that'll be awesome. Helps us get up our numbers. So please book in for our next event right now. And I was going to say as well, if you know anyone that our events are good for, please share with them the link. We'd be honored to have everyone with us. So this Zoom's been an absolute powerhouse and we just want to keep the love going. So make sure you share it around and keep it moving. So a big thank you. So welcome in. If you've just come into the meeting, a big legendary welcome. I'm going to take another 3 people for wonderful elevator pitches. So if you do want to say hello to the room, please put up your hand clearly and hold it up so I can see it. Got Cami 1, Richard 2, and Eileen 3. So and Mary, we'll make you number 4. We'll get you in there, Mary. So we'll make you number 4. So Cami, Richard, Eileen, and Mary. Cami, the floor is yours, my friend.
Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good night, everyone. It's Kemi from London. I'm still in bed. So for me, I'm a health and wellness coach. So I help people live extraordinary lives, helping them with their weight, their energy, money issues, if anyone's interested, I'll leave my details in the chat box. I'd be happy to help you out. Thanks, Edward.
Oh my God. Round of applause to Cami. Cami, pleasure having you with us and a massive thank you. Let's bounce over to legendary Richard Thomas. How you doing, Richard?
Hey there, Eddie. I'm doing great. So, ladies and gentlemen, please raise your seats to the upright position. Put up your tray tables ready for landing. So I'd just like to talk about a interesting chat I had a couple of days ago with, and again, it was an international one with someone in Eastern Europe. And it's about a brand new service which I'm considering taking on. So I just thought I'd let you know about it. People may have heard about Google Ad Grants, in which case you'll probably know that there's for non-profits. But this particular person is allowing it to access that ad grant service, which basically means you can access $10,000 US of ad spend per month, which Google supplies for you as a non-profit. So he's got a technique to actually use that to generate leads for your business, which is absolutely fantastic. So if anyone would like to find out a bit more about that, happy to chat and let you know how it all works.
Oh, Richard. And before you go, Richard, I understand you're also an expert in chatbot technology as well.
Correct. Yes. So yeah, chatbot's my main thing, but I do also cover a whole lot of other digital marketing services.
Wow, very good. And we've got our interview on next week. I'm very excited, Richard.
We do. I'm looking forward to it.
Pleasure. Can we give a round of applause to Richard? Richard, we love your work. Thank you. Let's bounce over to Aline and then Mary's iPhone. Aline Avad and then Mary's iPhone. Aline, all yours.
Thank you very much, Edward. Well, I just heard this statement, change your story, change your life. But lots of people always think that they have to do everything themselves. So I help people to break free from the shackle of doing everything themselves. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to be an employee in your own business. Step up and be your own boss if you just know how to delegate. So that's who I am, a business consultant helping people to reclaim their life. Thank you.
God. Eileen, round of applause to Eileen, and please share some links with us, Eileen. That'll be a pleasure. And in fact, just on that note, my friends, the chat is going really good. Just as a reminder for the chat, please keep using the chat. You can speak to people privately. You can speak to people publicly. Share your webinars coming up. Share your events. Share your LinkedIn profile. Use the chat as an asset to help you win big, to make this really, really work for you. And Mary, I don't know if you can hear me, Mary, but Mary's iPhone. Do you hear me there, Mary? There you are, Mary.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mary. Yeah, my name is Mary. I'm a self-employed. I had a business. I'm a refund consulting. In Australia, people lost millions of dollars unknowingly, but can find that money for you and then reunite it with your money. So that's my business. And I'm struggling now to get a detail of people, like telephone number, their address, because some people, they left their address and they moved to different address, and some people change their numbers. So that's my business. I'm refund consulting.
Got it. So you help people find their lost super. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Ooh, very cool. Well, Mary, share your details, and can we go give Mary a round of applause? Mary, bless your amazing heart.
Thank you.
There you go. And of course, as well, we are going well for time. Just to let you know, it is past halfway through our networking Zoom. If you just come in, a big welcome. If you've been here from the start, power to you. It's been an absolute honorable pleasure having you all with us on every level. And I just want to bounce back to Simon Bowden for the minute. Can I ask you a quick question, Simon?
Go ahead, Ed.
What are some of your big tips to win big in 2021?
Wow, where do I start?
Just one.
You know what? It's when you start seeing your worth, you'll find it harder to stay around people that don't. I know that's a bit deep for people, but you know what? It's about moving forward and associating around people that will actually bring you up, not drag you down. I couldn't stress that. I couldn't stress that enough. Probably one of my biggest tips for 2021. So moving forward.
Oh my God, that is, if you think that's deep and profound, can I get double thumbs up for Simon? Double thumbs up. Not single thumbs up, but double thumbs up. That's powerful. That's powerful. And that's a pleasure. And I just want to say, who wants to say hello to the room? If you want to do an elevator pitch up to a minute to the room, put up your hand and hold it up so I can clearly see it. Julie Sini 1, Sharada 2, and Tony 3. Julie Sini, the floor is yours.
Thanks, Ed. And Simon, I just wanted to say that I resonate with that statement so much, and you know the reason why. But yes, you need to definitely surround yourself with the people who can help you rather than not. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Julie. I run a not-for-profit called Spinal Muscular Atrophy Australia, and SMA for short is a rare genetic muscle wasting disease. And Ed talks about the lone survivor. I lost both my children to this rare genetic disease, and I support the community here in Australia for the past 15 years. Along the way, I've also lost my partner in a car accident, and I wrote a book about my tragedy called Leaving Life Legacies. And I go and I do public speaking, and I teach people to pay it forward and to leave their own legacy. So I'd love to connect with anyone who has any speaking engagements or like Rotary clubs that I can go and talk to about paying it forward and leaving legacies. That would be amazing. So thank you for having me.
And also too, Julie, I've seen you on LinkedIn, you're putting out all these personal training videos. You got a personal trainer or something, do you?
Yeah, I started about 8 weeks ago doing PT 3 times a week with a nice young strapping man, a 26-year-old.
I thought he was
absolutely canes the crap out of me. I've lost about 8 kilos now, so doing really well. And yeah,
everyone,
if anyone follows me on Instagram, I just
if
pack up
possible,
all my stuff.
Can we give a standing ovation to Julie, if possible? Standing ovation, if possible. Good for you, Julie. Man, if I lost 8 kilos, I'd disappear. Congratulations.
There's a long way to go, believe you me. So
yeah, but no, good for you. But good.
Yeah, no, I'm enjoying it. It's really cool.
Love your work. All right, big thumbs up for Julie. We appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Now, with all that excitement, I totally lost my train of thought. Sharad, there you are. Sharad, then Tony Neal. Sharad, the floor is yours, my friend.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sharad, and I'm first time over here online meeting with you guys, and it's a pleasure to meet all of you. I am currently a businessman, and I am only 27 years old, and I have my business working from the past 7 years. So I currently deal in electrical items, and I love talking to new people. I love to have a chat with people. I love to have coffee over Zoom also. So I'd love to connect with all of you.
Oh my God, big Sharad. Round of applause to you, Sharad, and power to you. It's a pleasure. And speaking of power, we have got the legendary Tony Neal. Tony, what is happening in the wonderful world of Tony? And I love your hedge, by the way. Unmute so we can hear your sexy voice, Tony.
Yes, that would help. Thank you very much, Ed, and thank you for organising this event. I think it's a terrific event.
Honoured.
What's happening in my world? There's a lot of things happening in my world. As you know, with all what's happened with the Melbourne lockdowns and things like that, we've been inundated with calls for help in the education of health, because my wife and I, we run wellbeing health retreats, and health is our business. We look at helping individuals overcome their health issues. It might be a mind issue, it might be a body issue, it might be an emotional issue, and it could well be a spiritual issue. We look at all those 4 aspects, and we've got programs. Not only that, we also help corporates, if you've got a situation with your corporate culture or your mission statement or your values or the purpose of your business, then seek me out and my wife and we can help you. So we're going gangbusters at the moment. We're all booked out for February and March is starting to fill up. So if you know anybody who needs help in the health area, let us know. I've put my contact details through the chat box and love to connect with all of you and have a cup of coffee. So take it easy and take care. That's my main message.
Oh my God, victory for you, Tony, and love your work. Big honor for having you with us. So I just want to check in, by the way. Are we having? If you're having a good Zoom tonight, can I get a thumbs up? That's really good. If you're not having a good Zoom tonight, I don't want to hear about it because we're only here to hear positive stuff, friends. Now, I just want to say as well, this is a time for a bit of a stretch. So if you can stand up, now's the time for you to stand up and stretch. If you cannot stand up, feel free to stretch as much as you can sitting at your desk or, in my case, lying on my bed with a very sexy, handsome panda. So you have a good stretch. Richard's getting into it. Eileen's getting some flexibility in. Marie, my old friend Marie's on the line. She's busy stretching away. And Peter's got, I don't know about you, but if you look at Peter, Peter's got massive biceps. So she's buff as. That Peter is amazing. And so is Simon, actually. Simon's a very handsome young boy and very, very... Actually, Simon's pretty buff. Simon definitely is a 3-time a weeker at the gym, I can tell. So big having you with us. So big welcome. And no, sweet, got everyone here, and it's an absolute exciting one. So if you just come into the Zoom, a big welcome. It's a pleasure having you with us. If you've been here from the start, a big thank you. So let's keep it moving. Just so we've got 19 minutes left. Let's do some more elevator pitches. In fact, if you want to do up to a minute, if you want to say hello to the room and you haven't yet, please put up your hand and hold it up so I can select you. Pauline, number 1. Ali Huang, number 2. And Simon Bowden, number 3. So we got Pauline, Ali, and Simon. Pauline, how you doing, my friend? Pauline, it's great seeing you on Friday for those wonderful whiskey and beers as well.
Hi, Ed. I'm doing well. How are you today?
Good. Congratulations on your new business venture. This is very exciting times, Pauline.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really exciting. 2 days ago, I launched off my new business. So I'm a mindset coach. I help you to find a good morning routine, how to stay full of energy during the whole day when you're like suddenly all full without the energy and you're like sitting on your desk, like, how do I get that energy up? I will help you to find the perfect morning routine, evening routine. I'm doing it myself already for a few days now. I watched Tony Robbins and I'm doing his morning routine. And I need to say, wow. Next to that, I'm actually a motivational speaker about endometriosis. Endometriosis is a tissue that grows on the uterus and you can have chronic pain and fertility problems with that. And actually, I just bring more awareness around that subject on social media. Yeah.
Wow. Good for you, and such noble work. And if you don't mind me bringing up this topic, you had some surgery last year, didn't you? You've really been through the heart of it, haven't you, Pauline?
Yes. Yeah. And actually, this week I got the news that my mom also needs surgery on the same thing. And that same day, I was talking to a nutrition, and she said to me, endometriosis can be cured. And I said, well, that's weird because the doctor said it can be. And she said, it can be cured. I will send you a podcast. And I listened to the podcast. And this is amazing what I'm going to tell. So a woman, she has been diagnosed with stage 4. That's the worst stage of endometriosis that you can have. She booked her vasectomy, so the removing of the uterus. And she was talking to her friend and she said, change to an all plant-based diet, go to the doctor again, and you will see it will be disappeared. And she changed 5 weeks before her operation. She went in for the vasectomy, and 2 hours later, she woke up again. And normally surgery for that is way longer. And the doctor said, we didn't do it because everything disappeared.
Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, you gotta watch what you hear from the fake news and the establishment, don't you, Pauline?
Yeah, true. So since 2 days now, I'm on an all plant-based diet.
Oh, congratulations. Well, can we give A big round of applause for Pauline. Pauline, maximum love to you. And and make sure, Pauline, make sure you share your LinkedIn link and all that too in the feed.
I will.
The pleasure. And we've got the wonderful Ali Huang on the line. Ali Huang, I'm actually one of Ali's old clients. So Lassie and I, a very long time ago, we were looking at doing IVF, and we ended up going to Ali Huang to do fertility acupuncture, and we've got 2 amazing children. So just thank you again, Ali. You are a magician with those acupuncture needles of yours.
Pleasure, Ed. Hello, everyone. My name is Ellie, and I'm a natural health practitioner in Chinese medicine. I'm also an NLP health and wellness coach and a beauty therapist as well. So I do a whole holistic approach to aging. I have a passion for women's health. So just following on to what Pauline was saying, that, it's very important, mind, body, medicine, what we're eating, but also our thoughts, and our thinking and what we do in the morning, our routines, our thoughts. It really affects our health. And that's what I'm helping a lot of clients to do in my new programs with fertility, that it's half coaching and it's half nutrition and acupuncture. So at the bottom line, if we can't change our thoughts and have more, de-stress and have positive thoughts and how we can holistically change that energy, you can sort of do a lot of things, but you're sort of going uphill. So if you can get everything in the flow with the mind, body, medicine, everything just falls into place. Your body is such an amazing vehicle. It's very good at healing. It can do anything. It can come back from, stage 4 cancers. It can do remarkable things. And doctors, they can't explain it because the body is just so powerful. So if you treat it with respect, you put the right things in the body, think the right thoughts, anything can be reversed and you can have optimal health. So that's what I hope to help my clients achieve, whether it's like having a baby or to come back from chronic illness. I've seen a lot of cancer clients recently. So whether it's chronic illness or, having a baby or just stress, it's all mind, body, medicine. So if the doctors tell you something, do your research like Pauline does. Someone has done it before you, it can be done. So
and I know we're going to be careful because this is on Zoom and we're being recorded and all that, but there's a lot of fake news out there, isn't there, Ali?
Yeah, look, I think do your research and, really look at proper studies, ask around, don't just take one word for it, get second opinion. If it's not, get something that aligns with your values and, everything's worth a try, especially if it's like, looking at plant-based diet, it doesn't harm your body, it can only do good. So yeah, that's what I'd say. So yeah, look at all aspects of everything and don't believe everything firsthand. So I would suggest just do research and do what feels right for you.
Oh, legendary. Big thumbs up for you, Ali, and we love your work. Now, I've totally lost my train of thought because I'm too engrossed in the conversation. Who else was meant to? Simon, of course. How can I forget Commander Bowden? I lost my train of thought, which is terrible. It's his fault, PC Panda's fault. What's going on, Simon?
Yeah, of course. Typical, it's PC Panda's fault.
Yeah.
No, for those that don't know me, my name is Simon Bowden and I'm a marketing business coach and master coach, which means I've coached in excess of 10,000 hours over 25 years. My passion is working with business owners and entrepreneurs that have a fire in the belly to really want to transform their businesses into a profit-making machine. And I do that through a number of different ways. I've developed over time 207 different marketing strategies, which are my own. And I normally add those into helping these guys win big. So there you go, Ed. Thank you.
Simon, it's a pleasure. And just before you go, Simon, I know we've already extracted some tips from you before, but
that's right.
Have you got another hot marketing tip, one you haven't said before, something a bit left of field that you think will hit that home run?
Well, actually, there was a really good quote that I actually saw today, and I hope I can remember it. But the secret to success is doing the common things uncommonly well.
Ooh, yes.
Which I actually really like that, and I'm going to try to use it somehow. But look, just if something's not trying, it's you've all heard the definition of insanity is doing the same thing day after day after day and expecting a different result. So change it up, and try something different because you never know, it may work.
Oh, legendary. And just before you go, just a quick mention, Simon helps run our meetups in Melbourne, don't you? And you're absolutely kicking butt in Melbourne, aren't you, Simon?
Correct. Yes, we're really looking forward to the 12th of Feb in St Kilda, and that's our next one on the agenda. And I think I did have a look yesterday, and I think we've got about 79 people booked in already, which is amazing. So,
wow.
Like I said earlier, there's a few people in the room tonight on Zoom that are coming along, and a couple there that I haven't met either. So we've got the legendary Tony Neal coming. We've got I think Peter Stillburn is coming along with Julie, and Naomi will be there, of course, my boss.
Yeah, there you go. Really does.
So, but no, really looking forward to it. It's a fantastic event, and for those that haven't been to one yet, I thoroughly recommend it. It's a great opportunity to network with people that other like-minded businesses. So it's fantastic.
It's a pleasure, and also too a big shout for our sponsor. So in Australia, there's a very high-end serviced offices company called Victory Offices, and they're our sponsor, and it's being hosted at the beautiful Victory Offices in St Kilda, Melbourne.
Yeah, really looking forward to it with Adrian Lee. Adrian and myself are the hosts, and we will run again another fantastic, inspirational networking afternoon.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I love your work. Big thumbs up to Simon, and we love your work. I was going to say, we've got 10 minutes left. I want to open up the floor to people who have not spoken yet. So if you have not spoken yet, this is aimed at you. I want to pick 3 people who haven't spoken yet. I was waiting for you, Marie. We've got Marie Barclay 1, Brian Morrison 2, and can I get a number 3 if you haven't spoken yet? So we got Sheldine, I was waiting for you. We got the whole gang. So we got Marie, Brian, and Sheldine. Marie Barclay, my old friend, the floor is yours. How you doing?
Hey, very well, Ed. Thank you. I'm honoured to be on here. I actually just wanted to come on and say a big welcome to Mary, who I invited to come on tonight. She's
Thank you.
A very good friend, but she's also a client of mine as well. So I thought, well, while I'm on, I might as well do a spiel at the same time.
Please.
So yeah, Marie Barclay from Sydney. So I'm the founder of I'm Still Standing, and we're a coaching and consulting business, and we concentrate on the well-being and emotions of individuals, helping them with their performance, not just in their work life, but also in their personal life as well. And also we work with organizations on ad hoc project work. So if you know of anyone who might be looking for those types of items, then yeah, feel free to let me know. I'll place my details on the link, but you can also find me through the Zoom on, sorry, not Zoom, via the LinkedIn normal messaging as well.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Big double thumbs up to you, Marie, and thank you for inviting in Mary. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Yeah, she's wonderful. She's actually Sudanese, and English is her 3rd language. So, and she's about to write a book. So she's, yeah, quite a creative, fantastic woman. So welcome, Mary, and I'm glad you could come on.
It's a pleasure. There you go. Big welcome, everyone. Big thank you. We've got 8 minutes left, and we'll bounce over to Brian Morrison and then Sheldine from South Africa. Brian, how you doing, my friend?
Hello there. Apologies again, I got in late. Keep having issues here in the UK, but I'm here. I'm doing good this week, folks. I'm starting to feel a bit better from this long COVID, but feeling a lot better, not as much pain, but business is booming, and that's the main thing. I know my health is important, but I've got through a lot more than this, and I can beat this as well. So yeah, business is great. We are just looking forward to launching our new business networking community down there in Australia, New Zealand, South Africa in a few weeks. So exciting times. We launch UK, USA, and Canada in 5 days' time. So yeah, we're really growing the community, and it's great to be a member here. So I just thought I'd come on and say a quick hello.
Oh, Brian, it's a pleasure. Do you have any links or anything you can share with us on the Zoom?
Yeah, I've just pressed it now. If people want to connect with me there, on LinkedIn, and I'll give you all the details of the networking.
Pleasure. Now, Brian, I'm glad you're coming out of your COVID, and glad you've beaten that as well.
Thank you very much, my friend. And I need to go over there soon and visit you when allowed.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I have a feeling I got to be careful what I say in public. There's a few interesting global developments coming through. So you're going to find global travel will come back soon. But again, there's a few things going on which can't talk about in this public forum. So all good. Pleasure.
Okay. Take
Brian,
care.
love your work, big man. And we'll bounce over to Sheldine. Sheldine, what's happening in your life in the wonderful place of South Africa?
Hi, Ed. Thanks again for having this great session. I always enjoy being able to come on. Today I was a little bit late, but I am here. I hope you can all hear me because I'm having a bit of issues with my fiber. But yeah, at the moment we've got this tropical storm, Eloise, which has hit us in Gauteng. Started moving in on Sunday. Not too serious for us, but lots of rain up in different provinces. It did a 180 degree in Botswana yesterday, and is heading back again. So we are sitting today with lots and lots of rain coming our way. Other than that, just a little bit about myself. I'm involved with education, interactive technology in the classroom. At the moment, it's a bit difficult because schools are not back. So yeah, it's a bit of a challenge, but you know what? I've just got to keep going and keep in touch with the teachers and the schools as much as I can, so that when everything is back to norm, we hope soon, that I can start doing business again. Other than that, I'm enjoying my time on LinkedIn and connecting with everybody. So those that I'm not connected with, please, I'll put my link in the chat group, and yeah, connect with me. Alessio, Ronaldo, and I've been having a couple of conversations lately as well. So it's good to catch up with everybody that's on your sessions as well, Ed. Thanks.
Sheldine, it's a pleasure. Big thumbs up to you, and love your work.
Thank you.
Now, I've only got about 4 minutes left, so I'm just going to do another elevator pitch round. If you haven't spoken yet and you want to speak, now is your opportunity. So I'm going to take, if you haven't spoken yet, you want to speak, now is the opportunity. I'm just taking anyone who wants to say hello. Anyone who hasn't spoken yet, you want to say hello, please do. Now's your chance. Just put up your hand and hold it up so I can see it. Ooh, going once, going twice, and sold. Well, that means I'm going to have to pick on people then myself. So because you haven't given me permission to pick on you, I'm now going to launch an attack. So who am I going to launch an attack on? Who I'm just scanning the screen. I want to go after Andrea from Malaysia. Andrea, how you doing, my friend? I'm going to launch an attack on you. How you doing, Andrea?
I'm doing well. I'm a silent member until you attack me. So welcome, everyone. It's nice to be here. I love your sessions. It's just a bunch of positive people, and I really love it. You can connect with me if you like to dance. I'm a dancer since I was 6, so I'm doing online dance and strengthening classes. I also empower different types of different kinds of humans, so everyone is welcome. I don't put labels in front of empowerment, and I also do entrepreneur groups and communities and weekly meetings. So basically that's me. I'm really loving the positivity from this group, and great job, Edward. Thank you very much.
Big thumbs up to you, Andrea, and love your work. And just before I forget as well, I'm just going to reshare the link from before, especially if you've just come in. If you haven't already, I just reshared the link for our next weekly meetup next Thursday, 6 p.m. Sydney time. If you haven't booked in, please book in right now. And we really appreciate invites. If you know anyone that's good for the event, please invite them and bring them along, which is an absolute pleasure. Ian, did you want to say anything before you got to go? Ian, do you want to say anything? I'm going to launch an attack on you.
Yeah, thanks, mate. No, mate, I've got a race, but I put all my details in the chat. If anyone wants to have a chat to me, we do online sales and leadership coaching through our own platform. But I've got a 7 o'clock VC with some people in Italy, so I'll catch you soon. Thanks, everyone.
Good one.
Have fun.
Talk to you later, Ian. All right. Well, what we're going to do is then, to wind up the meeting, we're going to need a closing thought to wind up the meeting. Now, for a closing thought, it's when someone gives a monologue and a bit of a red pill, they give us something to think about. So who wants the closing thought? I want a good red pill, some real idea for us to really think about. Bernard, the closing thought goes to you. What is your closing thought to set us up for a winning week, Bernard?
Hey, good evening, everyone. I apologize. My allergies are on the fritz today. Want to wish everyone a good fortune for 2021. More than anything is being your genuine self. Manifest this into the world and good things will come. Biggest thing I've learned is things in life happen when it's supposed to happen. So you may not explain a situation or a scenario, but let things be and everything will pan out just fine, because there's only one of you on this earth. So take good care of you guys.
Oh my God, what a red pill. Round of applause to Bernard. And there you go.
Thank you.
So, my friends, that brings us to the end of the meetings. I just want to say a big thank you for coming. To officially close the meeting, can we get a quadruple round of applause? Love your work, friends, everyone. Keep winning and keep staying awesome.